If you like this video, why not subscribe? Hey everybody, welcome to the $10 budget, formerly the $1 budget. The new difference is that everything on the show is now limited total to $10. Instead of just having a limit per item, such as with the $1 budget, now this whole show will only cost $10 to produce, so I have to keep it within that budget. First up, we're going to talk about this item. This is basically a camera handle. It features a 1/4-20 tripod thread on top here that you can put into the bottom of your camera or any other rig. And then there is also one on the bottom. Now the first thing I noticed about this, well, first of all, I went looking for the cheapest tripod handle I could find. And this is the one I found on eBay. It's about $6.50. But notice how small it is. If you use this $10 bill for scale, you'll see it's about half the size of what you would expect. And I've actually built these before out of PVC in a previous episode, and it was a lot longer than this. Kind of surprised me how small this was. So I'm not exactly sure if this is worth the money. I mean, it is made out of metal. It's pretty nicely built. It's got a little rubber pad here so that when you screw it into your camera, it will not unscrew itself. And the reason I actually bought it was I wanted something to put into my Frugal Stabilizer 2, like so that when I was doing low angle shots I had something to hold on to on the left grip here, because if I hold this low to the ground, the only thing I really have to hold on to without something like this is the top accessory rail here on top. But now with this handle, I can actually have two handholds, so I can do low angle shots with these. So I like it for that. And maybe the short size is actually better suited for this kind of application, but it is kind of expensive, $6.50 for a shortened handle. If you want to add another one on the back, you can, but then it's really expensive. So anyway, that was that, $6.50 on eBay. Next up, we have some camera cleaning accessories here. We have a lens pen. It's about $1.30, and then we have a pump bulb here, which is also about $1.30. Now, if you're unfamiliar with these are great for lens pen, obviously, is to keep your camera lens clean. You push this slider this way and you get a brush to brush off dust and any debris that's collecting on your lens. Push it the other way, take off this cap, and you've got kind of a rubberized pad here which you create circular motions on your lens, and it's supposed to rub off anything that's sticking to your lens, and it seems to work fairly well, so that's what I use it for. Again, these are really inexpensive. They're only about $1.30 on eBay, as is this. And this is like I said, it's a pump bulb. It just blows air. And what these are good for is, I was noticing I had some spots on some of my images that I was shooting, and not being used to an interchangeable lens camera, I found out later that those spots were being caused by dust on the sensor. So I took the lens off, and I found a YouTube video that explained that if you blow the dust off with one of these, I was using compressed air in a can, but that's actually not the best way to do it because chemicals are in that can and it can actually do damage to your sensor if you're not careful. So these are only $1.30, same as the lens pen here, and you can use that when you're changing lenses to blow dust off of the sensor. Have your sensor pointing down toward the ground, so when you blow the dust, gravity will take the dust away. Not too bad, and I think it's a pretty good idea if anybody has an interchangeable lens camera. Good idea, good way to clean your sensor, good way to clean your lens. And finally, we have these that I found at Dollar Tree. These are iPad screen protectors. You've got a matte finish and a glossy finish. And I actually haven't used these yet, but when I saw these at Dollar Tree, I thought, but these would be really good for putting on your LCD screen to protect it, especially if it is a touch screen. And again, these are just like adhesive backed, or not adhesive, but they fit on your screen. You just work the bubbles out. And obviously my camera's LCD screen is not as large as an iPad screen, but I can simply just cut it up and place it on the screen to take care of it, depending on whatever surface I want. These are $1 each at Dollar Tree. And again, I haven't tried these yet, but I thought it was a good idea. And if you have a similar need, you might want to pick some of these up. Alright, so that's everything. You've got the screen protectors, you have the air bulb, you have the lens pen, and you have the camera handle. All these items can be found in the description below, with the exception of these, which you'll have to find at Dollar Tree or somewhere else. And the grand total this month comes to $10.14. So we're actually over budget. this month. Stay tuned next month when we will try and buy our filmmaking items for less than $10 on the $10 budget.